cartoon?
I'll be right there, love. Just putting the kitten in her basket.
Leave the door open so she can get to the letter.
Good night, love.
It's tonight. Are you coming? Should be amusing if nothing else.
I can't get out. All the wall openings are closed.
No, not all of them.
Up there, a clear hole is partly open. You can get out through there.
Jake can tell, little one, we mustn't miss this.
We mustn't miss this.
It's kind of high.
Good job. You just have to work on the landing. Come on.
Dreams create the world anew every night. Do not dream the world the way it is now. Dream of a new world. A world where we are no longer hunted, no longer prey. A world we rule. If enough of us dream it, it will happen. Dreams shape the world.
Word spread amongst the humans, but for a while, nothing happened. But then, one night, enough of them dreamed. It wasn't many, 1,000 perhaps, no more. They dreamed, and the next day, things changed. We were to dogs that remember teens. We were tiny, and they were huge.
So is she trying to get enough cats together to change the dream
Made
again?
it like it is now?
Not exactly. They dreamed the world, so it was always the way it is now. There was never a world where cats were in. They changed it from the beginning of all things to the end of time. It was ever thus. Do you understand now?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Then you know what your task must be. The burden you must bear. Are you strong enough?
Yes. I hope so.
Then wait, child. With my blessing.
You see, I had seen the soft underbelly of what he had shown me. I left that night to spread the good news. And now I travel from place to place. I have preached to feral cats in empty places, shouting my message to the stars. I have whispered it to cats in alleyways. And wherever I have gone, my message is the same. Dream it. If enough of us dream, a bare 1,000, we can dream a world where no cat suffers, where no kittens die cold and alone, where all cats are queens and kings of creation. That is my message. And I shall keep moving, repeating it until I die, or until 1,000 cats hear my words and believe them and dream.
Some of the cats like that got time for that.
And you come again
Wait, is that Sandra
to
Oh?
paradise.
Does that sound like her?
From
Mistress,
Killing Eve.
yeah.
I believe.
Then there is hope, child.
Well, she was amusing at least. I'll say that for her.
Do you think it will happen? Like she said?
I'd like to see anyone, prophet, god, or king, persuade 1,000 cats to do anything at the same time. Sam will rise soon. Let's get you home, little one.
Little one.
Oh, look, she's still asleep. I think she's dreaming.
I wonder what cats dream about.
The way she's twitching, she's probably hunting something. Oh, look at her. Isn't that cute?
It is. It's really cute.
Calliope.
You can't force a character to do something just because it's easier for you as a writer. Character has to come first.
Oh my gosh!
Everything else follows. Every plot twist, every line of dialogue, every fraught, meaningful silence. Any questions? Yeah.
Could you tell us a bit about your process? Do you have any advice for those of us who are just starting out and finding it difficult to not hate every single thing I write?
I am sad to report that I've been doing this for a very long time and it doesn't get any easier. But try not to be discouraged when it is difficult. My debut novel was rejected by 7 publishers before it became a bestseller. So. Right, that's it for today. Oh, don't forget the assignment, the same event told from 2 characters, very different points of view.
Same event, different points of view.
Did you get it?
Took some doing, but yeah.
What is it?
It's
It's Staples.
it's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think it's admirable how far a writer like you will go when it comes to research.
Well, it's handy to know a soon-to-be doctor.
I actually wanted to be a writer, but my parents insisted I have something to fall back on. I still write when I have time.
Your parents are
but
very wise. You're better off. I promise. So, what do I owe you?
Nothing.
Stop, Nora.
Honestly, it probably would have been incinerated anyway. Just don't tell anyone where you got it.
I won't.
You got it.
At the very least, he could have just read her what she wrote.
if
She
you
wanted to show
wouldn't mind.
her writings.
He got time for that. He gotta go do
Would you
whatever
sign
this
this
experiment
for
he
me?
trying to do.
Of course.
Any idea when the new book is coming out?
But you will definitely be in the acknowledgements.
Is it a sequel? Or something new?
That would be telling.
Well, I don't know you're trying to be evil. So I'm just being nice. So I did something nice for you.
I'm being like such a sweet pie. Oh, is this where Dream was kept?
Richard Maddock, to see Erasmus Fry.
Bobby, straight down.
Are you alone? It's just me. I've got it.
Well then, come in, dear boy. Come in.
How are you, Richard? Written anything profound and stirring recently? You know I haven't, Mr. Fry.
No.
I haven't written a single word in a year. Nothing I haven't thrown away.
Then I suggest you sit down, have a drink, and
Show me my present, not necessarily in that order. A genuine Tricino bezoar. Do you know about these? They're generally removed from the stomachs of young women who are in the habit of ingesting their own hair. The Rapunzel syndrome is called. Bezoars were once believed to possess mystic powers. They could remedy poison, make the sick well. Edward IV survived the effects of a poison wound due solely to the possession of a bezoar.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, I see.
It's just hair.
They consumed, right?
Yeah.
An old writer with no
They ate their own hair or somebody else's hair?
No, they
fond
don't.
of the sound of his own voice. But I suppose you'd like your present now. I was 27, visiting Mount Helicon, researching yet another novel I was sure to abandon. This one steeped in Greek mythology, and while I was there, I discovered a trove of ancient texts about the Muses and how to control them using moly, sorcerer's garlic, and certain lost rituals. The hardest part was getting her back to England.
The Muse? He has a muse?
The muse?
Someone who inspires you.
Have we seen one of them?
Remember the M. Night Shyamalan movie?
Oh, no, I mean, I just made it here.
Oh, no.
What would you with me now, Erasmus? Am I to perform for your amusement? Is this man to be our audience?
Gosh, this is Richard Maddock. He's a novelist, or at least he's written one extremely successful first novel, but now he finds himself quite unable to write anything else. Richard, this is Calliope, the youngest of the 9 sisters. She was Homer's muse, so she ought to be good enough for you. Calliope, I'm giving you to Richard. You're his now.
But you said that you would free me before you died.
Put not your trust in princes, my dear, nor in an aging author who's never been what you might call a shining example.
She's a real
when it
muse.
came to keeping his word.
Because remember, he met her when he was 27.
Writers are liars, my dear. Surely you've realized that.
Oh, he been using her to write or whatever. What he need the hair for? He gonna try to heal himself, I guess?
Don't worry, she can't run away. She's bound to you now, just as she was once bound to me.
Then why keep her locked away?
Because I couldn't bear to look at that pouty, greedy little face of hers all day. And neither will you, I assure you.
Pouty face.
I don't know if I can do this. Of course you can.
How can you release her?
I'm sure just saying you're released. I don't own you anymore.
She just go out into the world?
Because muses like to pick who they want to inspire. They don't normally get fucking trapped and forced to inspire people.
But I must say, I found
M. Night Shyamalan?
The one with the
Lady in the Water?
Yeah, Lady in the Water. Remember,
But
her whole purpose was to inspire M. Night to write the book that ultimately is going to be killed in
thousands
the
of
future.
years old. She was created for this. This is her purpose.
You know you love that movie.
They do like
Inspire
that.
men like us. After all, she gave me fame, glory, novels, poems, plays.
I mean, it is kind of tight. I can use her
If that's true,
as long as I need, and then go and give her to somebody else, and I got what it
All
needs.
my best work.
All's well. Nobody got hurt.
Muse inspired. Nobody reads Erasmus Fry anymore. Now take that little cow away, Richard. I never want to see either of you again.
The little cow. Why are you so bitchy?
However, if you ever happen to feel a spark of gratitude, you might persuade your publisher to bring Here Comes a Candle back into print. I was particularly proud of that one.
Why are you so pissy?
I know. You
But
think
you
you'd be
ain't
more
there.
grateful.
Like, damn, this should get you the fame.
You have this fucking house because of this girl.
Yeah. Like, damn, he ain't need no shoes, but bro. First thing I'm gonna get you, okay, it's a new regime. Alright, we'll get you some shoes. Now, he ain't gonna lock you up in the basement. So I ain't got one anyway. But I will say, don't get on my nerve. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, put a lock on you though.
I just need time to think about what to do.
What is there to think about?
Calliope. How do you say your name?
I'm a goddess. A daughter of Zeus. I am not a possession to be kept and used and traded. You must set me free. You have only to say the words.
I will, I promise. But,
Calliope.
do you
Calliope.
think you could help me first? Inspire me? Just for one book, and then I will let you go, I swear.
Writers are liars. They're
That's what the
liars.
last one
Writers
told
are
me.
liars.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of us. Just one book.
Just one term. One term I'm gonna do. I promise you. Get me in there. I'm gonna go get out of there after that one term. I just want to make it right.
I'm just gonna use 2 of my 3 wishes. I'm gonna definitely use my 3rd wish to free you.
Yeah.
What's that, babe?
Oh, what the?
Aladdin.
Both need
Oh.
time to think.
Rule number 1: you can't wish for more wishes. Okay, that's the first rule. Had to establish that one back in 1744, because it just, it get crazy.
I love the genie on What We Do in the Shadows too. He's
Little
great.
sarcastic ass.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Jewish. it just make it even more. How's she gonna inspire? Don't she gotta talk to him some? And go. Hey, Muse lady, what you supposed to be doing? Did she say she gonna help?
Right on the line, being neither in one place or another, and saw how in this grave area, where nothing was quite clear, no one could be clear. We can't articulate, follow our words. We couldn't pinpoint exactly what it was he did that we felt was so wrong. So yeah, poor Claire, she's crazy.
Can't go nowhere. Why you gotta lock up? If she bound to you. You know what I'm saying?
You seek to woo me with presents?
Is this not how it's done?
I think you know how it is done. An artist prays to the muses. He offers vows of service and devotion to the goddesses in exchange for divine inspiration. An artist does not hold a muse against her will.
You gave Erasmus Fry what he wanted.
I did not. He took it from me.
How did you do that? I just want to take.
I had returned to Mount Helicon, to the sacred springs. I lay my scroll upon the shore, and I went bathing, as I had always done. He found it there. He read it, and said, Calliope, you may call me master.
Calliope.
And then he burned my scroll, which bound me to him and now to you, unless you say the words, that I may be as free as you are.
You think I'm free?
You're much freer than me being locked
I
up
got
in
the
this
advance for
room.
this book 2 years ago. I haven't even started it yet. I don't even know what it's about. I'm drowning, Calliope.
Calliope.
Pretty
One book. Please.
Please. I am begging you.
Goddess of Zeus.
Ask me again when I am free.
Okay, I free you.
He's gonna use the words like, Calliope, I am your master, or something. How much you bet?
Oh. Maybe that's the secret. Well, I thought banning her to him is the equal as I'm your master.
I think that just means like you belong to him, but not that you have to like inspire him. He didn't say that she has to inspire him.
I would be if you weren't calling to harass me.
Your publicist just called to harass me.
I just need a couple of weeks.
Becky, it's 9 months overdue.
You're technically in breach. I don't know what they want me to do, Harry. These things take time.
He doesn't have a single word type.
He ain't got a title.
He don't have shit. He just knows it's by him.
Name of the book right now is TBC.
No, you have to give them something to...
Anything a chapter, or they can cancel the deal and demand the advance back.
But
And it won't be
Anything I can do, because you'll no longer be my client.
Do you understand?
He's gonna go do the master thing.
Don't be fooled. She's not human. She's thousands of years old. She was created for this. This is her purpose, to inspire men like us.
See, now you ain't giving me no reason.
Say something, so I know you understand.
I understand.
How long do I have?
I'm gonna have to go make this for my muse.
Who's your sister?
No, I need them to guarantee at the outset that cast and crew will be made up of at least 50% women and people of colour. And then we need to publicise it so they can't back out of it when it comes to hiring people.
He's doing the right thing, progressive wise, for his movies.
She's seeing the people are waking up, so that missing dream got away, babe.
You fucking kidding me? No.
Hurry up, let me go
What does it mean?
It is the name of the god of dreams.
You're writing him a letter.
Something like that.
You already said it. Don't tell me she say your name out loud. Or does it just have to be said out loud? Guess she can't come out the room.
You're mine. By law. The god of dreams can't save you.
Thank you for agreeing to do this interview at your home.
How's this gonna play out?
The word out about the new book.
So, I thought I'd start by asking about your formative literary influences.
Well, I wouldn't even be a writer if it wasn't for having read people like Shirley Jackson and Margaret Atwood and Octavia E. Butler.
Having read Eaglestones, the writer that came to mind was the late Erasmus Fry.
Oh. Sorry, did you say the late Erasmus Fry? He died.
Last summer. Did you know him?
Oh, I didn't know him. We met on a couple of occasions. He was very kind about my work. But he must have been almost 90. Did he die of old age?
No. He actually poisoned himself. Apparently, the last thing he did was write a letter to his old publisher, begging them to bring one of his books back into print.
Here comes a candle, I suppose.
I think it was. How did you know?
It was perhaps my favourite book when I was growing up. It's very moving, honest, and
Why would he kill himself?
strange.
Poor old sod.
It's a shame people stopped reading him, that his work fell out of fashion. Not that you'll have to worry about that. You're Richard Maddock. Sorry, Rick Maddock. Right, next question.
Richard Maddock.
Just like me.
Not like you.
Not quite like this, I mean.
My
Look at all the
suffering
rooms
is
you got.
nothing compared to yours.
Don't say that. Comparing our suffering only compounds it. It pained me to hear of your misfortune. I'm glad that you're free.
You are bound here by the laws.
I know that you cannot free me. Only he can do that, but perhaps you might inspire him to let me go.
I will do all that. And more.
Dream.
He must be punished.
How? What punishment could be enough? Even his death would not bring back what he has taken from me. He's nothing. He's just a man.
I can't allow him to go free.
Why? Because I was once yours.
Because he hurt you.
Why does he
The
rape
last
her
time I
though?
saw
Is that what
you,
he's
you
doing
said
now?
you would never speak to me again.
I'm sorry. I did not know where else to turn.
You misunderstand me. When I heard you call to me, even after all this time, let me help you.
I mean, that's why I called you.
Please. I owe you that much.
I mean, that's we are agreed to that. I just don't want you to torture and kill the man. I just want you to let me free.
What will you do to him?
Let me worry about
I got nightmares.
that. Let me worry about it.
Listen.
You want me free or not? To be honest with you, what we gonna do after you get free?
What the? Who the fuck are you? Get out of my house.
Be quiet. You are keeping a woman here against her will. I have come to request that you set her free.
You have your mind. There's no woman here. I'm calling the police. Do you know who I am?
I know precisely who and what you are, Richard Maddox.
Dream can be scary when it wants to be.
You gotta call the police. No. I will not call any human agency. Just let her go.
You don't understand. I need her. If I didn't have her, I wouldn't be able to write. I wouldn't have ideas. Look, I have money.
Hold your tongue. She has been held captive for more than 60 years. Demeaned, abused, defiled. And you will not set her free because you need ideas. Well, if it's ideas you want, then you shall have them. In abundance.
In abundance.
What does that mean?
You'll probably go crazy with ideas. You ain't gonna be able to write fast enough.
What did you do to me? Are you giving me nightmares now? Tell me!
I have done nothing to you, Richard Maddox. You have met Morpheus, whom the Romans called the shaper of form. He was once my husband, and the father of my son.
I didn't know you had a son.
You know nothing about me.
Right.
But it is too late to let any of that concern you now.
And in the darkness, he thought about the story in every star. Like fireflies, flicking, fading in the night. Any questions?
Oh.
The young woman in the third row.
Your work spans so many genres, so many worlds, so many different kinds of characters. May I just ask, where does all that come from?
For me, ideas don't come from anywhere. They're all around us, all the time. I could write an entire novel set at a book reading where something had happened to the world outside, a holocaust of some kind. But the audience was saying a book reading where something had happened to the world outside, a holocaust of some kind. But the audience was saying, as long as the author kept reading.
Thank you.
Or a story about the fraternity of critics in reality, a dark brethren by profane rites and blood vows. To destroy an author, they sacrifice a child and perform a critical mass.
Or, how about this?
Or a city where the streets are paved with time. A train full of silent women, driven by a blind man. Heads made of light. Sorry.
I'm driving crazy with that dude.
Who transforms into a wolf at full moon. A man who inherits a library card to the Library of Alexandria. 2 old women taking a weasel on holiday. An old man who owns the universe and kept it in a jam jar. A man who falls in love with a neighbour dog.
Mr. Maddock, it's Nora. What's happened to your hands?
I just have so many ideas. I didn't have a pen or any paper. I just used my hand. Then I needed the ideas, but
Ooh, that got dark, baby.
To get him to the hospital. No, please, go to my house. There is a woman in a room upstairs. She's locked up in there. Tell her that she can go. That I free her.
I don't understand.
Take my keys, let her out, make her leave, make her go away. I signed a book for you, didn't I?
Okay, I'll go.
Make it stop.
Why wouldn't they take him with her?
I don't know if it worked unless he
Magical and
said.
alchemical traditions seen as a cargo cult. The sun setting over the path and then shark's teeth soup, a nightingale, a rose bush, and black rubber dog collar.
Hello?
Oh, he probably already said the words. He did already say the words, so maybe.
That's the book that OD wanted back in print. Here Comes the Candle. The one that first had her.
Yeah.
It's over.
It is.
Thank you.
I merely answered your call. What will you do now?
I haven't thought
I
about
think
that.
what I must do is to try to make sure that this never happens to anyone else ever again.
How?
Do not know. By inspiring humanity to want better for themselves and each other. By rewriting the laws by which I was held. Laws that were written long ago in which my sisters and I had no say.
I shall do the same in my realm.
You have changed, Oneros. In the old days, you would have left me here to rot without turning a hair. Do you still hate me?
Yeah, because he said the words. It don't matter what he said that.
For blaming you for what happened?
No. I have learned much in recent times, and no matter. I do not hate you.
I think you should release the mortal now. He has set me free, and without forgiveness, wounds will never heal.
You would forgive him for what he has done.
I would not forgive what he has done, but I must forgive the man. Not for him. For me. Will you free him?
If you wish,
There you go. It's done.
it shall be done.
I'm back, Mr. Maddock. How are you feeling?
don't know anymore. I keep trying to think.
I did what you asked. I went to your place. It was just a book.
There was something she said. The Shaper of Forms. There was a name. She wrote it down. God, I wish I could remember. It's so hard to think all of a sudden.
Is there anyone I should call?
She's gone.
Isn't she?
And it's all gone with her. The ideas, the stories. They were all hers.
Whose? Who are you talking about?
I have no idea.
Oh, he doesn't remember her either?
Mm.
No.
Gangster.
May I visit you in the dream realm sometime? So that we may finally talk about our son. And grieve him properly.
One day. Perhaps, but
I understand. Thank you, Munir. I will not forget this. Fare you well. Fortune be with you.
goodbye, Kai.
We ain't getting back together. Guess you're just gonna walk it out. Alright, that was episode 11 of The Sandman, and another good episode, take right there. A little thrown off by the animation in the beginning, but I guess that was a metaphor, or of course it meant something, of the dreaming, the cats dreaming, to be different things. It's just dreaming. And then our dream guy, he was the big cat that was in there, so I guess it was just showing us he can get around all different formats of the world. And this particular one, when they went back to the human realm, we got the muse over there. I thought that was a unique use of that, plus some backstory for the Dream King. They had a son together. Guess he's no longer here, or she's no longer here. And yeah, it didn't go too good when they were together, and they're not going to get back together again. But this was her only way out, and he came through for her, 1,000%. And Rory, I thought, acted the shit out of it. As good as he always can be, he really portrayed that to the very end, and I thought that why it actually did a really, really great job of portraying that. This totally played out like a Outer Limits or a Twilight Zone episode for sure, but I liked it. I liked it at the end. I liked the surprise that he just writing crazy on the wall, and she was able to get free, and she's moving on. So good little ending to a nice little show right there. So appreciate that for us watching it again, finishing it out, and let's see what season 2 get.
Yeah, so this is very reminiscent of the first half of the Sandman series. Like, I feel like this captures like the mystique and like world buildingness and everything that I thought we were gonna really dive into in the first season. And again, the second half did like a strong pivot away from, I feel like, the first couple of episodes. But I really loved the animated version, or the animated story at the beginning of this too. It was beautifully done, really well constructed, and like, honestly, I was so like intrigued and captivated. Like, I don't think I reacted or did anything the entire time. I feel like I just watched it. But it was so beautiful, and I love the choice on the animation. You mentioned it during the reaction too. It almost had like a realistic, real world feel to it. And I thought the voice acting was exceptionally well. I believe Sandra Oh was the Siamese cat when I was looking it up on IMDb, and I thought she killed it. I thought it was just so like inspiring and like calming, and it was cool to see that a world can become your existence and everything can be completely crafted by the majority of you guys having the same dream. I just thought that's a cool concept, although also fucking terrifying if you think about it. Like, if you get enough people, it's like a cult mentality. If you get enough people to like dream a certain existence, you're telling me that can then come to existence. That's a very powerful tool to be accessible by humanity and animals alike. Like, we could change shit up very drastically.
Yeah, worked on Doctor Who.
And that's scary. I think that's actually, that's a weapon that could be used very badly. But very intriguing. And then I loved seeing Rory. I love that he was cast in this role. I love the fact that there's muses in this world too, that exist. So like, again, the world building on what is real and what exists in this universe is very cool. I thought she was so charming. I loved her name. I liked I thought it was very cool too that both of them were locked up at the same time, and she recognized when he finally got free and then was able to tap into Dream being available. I like the fact that he has this history that we haven't explored at all, that he was married and he had a kid, and somehow the kid got sent to hell or something like that, because it was just like a one-line sentence in this episode that explained it. I would have to look back to figure out exactly what it was again, but I like that there's like more to just what's on the surface, and I feel like that lends itself to so much more exploration of what this universe is. And I hope that they follow this type of crafting as far as the episode goes, because this is where all the intrigue is. It's like beautiful, it's like mystical, it's intriguing, and it's dark. Like, how dark it got with Rory's character as far as making him have non-stop ideas to where he can't even function in life. That is great punishment for somebody who's trying to use the muse to get ideas. I thought it was just so well written, so well crafted, and so entertaining. And again, having that be the last send-off for the first season makes me hope that that's the direction it's going to go in season 2. So I really enjoyed this last little bit ending this first go around, and can't wait to see what they craft for season 2.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Sandman, Season 1, Episode number 11. And until next time, peace.